Welcome back. Well, not in love with those love handles? Just in time for spring and summer, America's favorite dermatologist, Dr. Tess Mauricio, is here to talk about how you could say goodbye to the love handles once and for all. And you brought your favorite patient with you today.
That's right.
Your husband. Welcome, guys.
Well, thank you. Happy to be here again.
So we're talking about liposculpture.
Yes.
Talk about, how it works.
Well, liposculpture is not like the old liposuction, because, people have seen those big tubes on TV and they get scared when they hear lipo. Now we've really perfected this technique where it's really small tools, as small as the tip of a pen, where I'm going in, very small incision, almost leaving no scar, and I'm able to really permanently sculpt away areas of fat that you just are bugged and cannot get rid of no matter what you've done.
Yeah, and because the incisions are much smaller, the tools are much smaller, the downtime from work or, golfing, whatever you love to do, hopefully people love to go to work, but,
right.
is much, it's just a few days.
Right. Well, actually, my husband, he had to go to work the next day, and he did go to work the next day.
Work the next day, no problem.
Wow. Talk about your experience.
Well, the experience is very pleasant. It's one day where you let her do her thing. You get a couple days where you're a little bit, you can't quite do what you normally could, but you can still go to work. Certainly, any strenuous type of work is very possible, and you just let that heal, and over time, it just becomes a part of who you are.
The other advantage of the technique now is that we are able to do this under local anesthesia, which means people are really scared about going under,
right?
Because they lose control, they're just freaked out about it. But now, because of the advances in technology, we're able to do it just under local. The patient's awake, we're talking, we're joking on the table, and it's really a combination of technology. We're combining lasers, we're combining ultrasound technology, and the artistry, of course, of the surgeon to really sculpt away the areas that you hate.
Let's take a look at a few of the before and afters, because and this isn't your husband, by the way, but
he doesn't have that tattoo, right?
That guy looks great.
Exactly. This actually is a 50-year-old grandpa, and he worked out all the time, had a personal trainer, watched his diet, and a lot of our patients fall in this category where they're stuck. They're not seeing results. They're getting frustrated. And finally, he said, let's get rid of this once and for all. We did liposculpture on his chest, abdomen, and love handles. And he sent me this photo about a few months later with a beautiful testimonial saying that, I've made his dream come true. This is actually his calendar pose.
I was going to say, he's striking a pose in that photo. He's
That's
proud
right.
of his
He's a photographer, and so he took that photo and said, not bad for a 50-year-old grandpa. So patients are truly happy.
Yeah. And this patient happy.
That's
All right, let's see that six-pack. No, I'm kidding.
Want me to undress on camera?
It's a day show.
That's right. Maybe at night. Right. Talk about the results. Permanent?
Permanent. I mean, obviously, right? You have to maintain it.
They're permanent, and the thing about this is, we're motivated by results. If you're working out, you're dieting, you're exercising, and you don't see results, that's frustrating. You give up. This gets you over that hump. There's no matter. I could do 10,000 sit-ups. I would never see any change. Right. No muscle there. I just was born with that genetic.
Hard to get rid of that layer of fat.
I mean, I wasn't big anywhere else, but I just kept that tire around me. Sit-ups didn't work. You give up after a while. When she did her thing, and I work out 3 times a week.
That was 5 years ago when we did his lipo, and it really motivated him to keep looking good, taking care of himself, and it really gives patients a nice beginning, and then it's a lot easier to just be on maintenance mode rather than trying to get rid of fat that you can never get rid of.
Yeah.
And there's a number on your screen.
That's
if you want to get a hold of Dr. Tess, 858-689-4990, or people could just log
on our website, and we offer free consultations. And this year, we're seeing so many people taking advantage of this technology, despite the economy. And I think it's really wonderful. And if you are thinking about spring and summer, it's the time to do it.
Yeah, if they're thinking about it, and you're a good person to come to because they know they're going to get it done right. You actually train other doctors to do it as well.
Actually, the results it all depends on who's doing it, and so they know that it's going to be done right, and I'll take great care of them, and you know,
Perfect.
We do that in our clinic.
Dr. Tess and Dr. Lee, and you know, if I come there, I want the same discount that he got.
Sounds good.
All right. Thanks, guys. And of course, for more information, just go to our website, san diego6.com.